about.
Shiz, Lansky in the building, Larsiny family.
What's up?
What's saying? What's good, my G?
I'm good, man. Just happy to be here as usual. You know, I don't do too much complaining.
I can dig it. I can dig it. I can dig it. You know what I mean? I can dig it, man. Yo, there been a lot going on. I mean,
yeah.
I just was interviewing ICH. I don't know if you know familiar with them, and I was asking them a whole bunch of controversial questions.
Right.
I had them in here like, oh, yeah. Now I want to ask you because you Larsiny,
Right.
Rough Riders,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Meek Mills Cassidy battle, because I ain't even gonna call it a beef, because I don't want to be one of them dudes that's instigating violence. So beef and battling is two different things. First I want to ask you, Raid or Repo?
You know, of course I'm gonna go with the home team on that one.
Okay.
Like, I mean, for a few different reasons. Like the Repo record to me was more like a song. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like a song. Like it wasn't no, you know.
Right.
Like I come from the battling era. You know what I'm saying? Like when everything was just bar for bar, just straight disrespect. It wasn't about flow and all that.
Straight
like,
disrespect.
You flowing over 85, 85 through 87 tempo beat, no higher than a 90.
Right.
And you just giving bar for bar. So that was like more of like a part. Like I could have danced to that record. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was a hot song though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It was a hot song.
It was a hot song. The Rage on, man, like that's what that's what Cass do. That's what he was groomed to do. You know what I'm saying? To make those type of records right there.
Right.
So, yeah.
I go with the Rage on, even though I give it a 7, but I go with it because he hit hard on the bars. You know what I'm saying?
Like
he came at his neck.
Like a lot. For that, I think he was only like 50 miles per hour on him. I think he would push it to 120 if he,
I think it's still
if
warming up.
So, like,
yeah, I think it's still. To me, I don't think the battle is at its peak yet. I think it's still warming up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think, it's just my opinion. You know what I mean? All I can do is state my opinion. But I really think Meek don't want no more of this. I'll be honest with you.
No, it don't even be that. You know how it be? Remember when you was young? And you might not have wanted to fight a nigga. You might have heard he beating niggas the fuck up where he from. And niggas is like, yo, this nigga want to rumble you. And you in your mind, you thinking like, man, this nigga, I just seen nigga fuck. You know what I mean? They like, yo, you gotta fuck this nigga up. And you like, fuck it. You know what I mean? Let's go. Like, just everybody, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I think that's what's going to happen to me. I think it's going to be like, yo, that Rage on crazy. You gotta answer. You gotta answer.
So is it now the Twitter niggas is fucking with his ego? Is that what's going on now?
The Twitter niggas is coming at him. They fucking with Cass. I'm going to keep it 100.
Yeah, like the unanimous decision
not to be
on
biased.
What? Cass right now. You know what I mean?
Cass, he got one up right now.
The blogs.
The
everything like
streets. It's kind of heavy with him, like
streets.
Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like you said, it's just a song, and when it comes to a battle, like we got to take every element out of it that doesn't belong there, like the cars, the money, all that bullshit got to come out. And when we just talking about rhymes,
we weren't disrespecting the battle rhymes, like you know what I'm saying. That's what that's about. Like
that is
we used to,
highest disrespect is possible.
I'm used to being in, what I'm saying, like situations and battles where, I'm saying the stuff that I'm saying to you, the niggas that's with you is laughing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're trying to belittle you, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and that's what it's about. So you go hard with them type records. It ain't, you don't slap a nigga, you punch a nigga in the face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Now you was with Rough Riders and y'all came up. Now I know, like back then it wasn't cameras and all that. But is there some legendary battles that you can talk about that people might not know about? You know what I'm saying? That people might not have saw that y'all was in. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Like, I mean, every battle that we did was like, I ain't gonna say legendary because some people just ain't stand up to what we was doing because nobody was ready for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to think about what was coming out of Philly in '99 and 2000. You had major figures. You had State Property. Well, you had Siegel at the time. They flows was different. Like they wasn't going bar for bar. You know what I'm saying? Like they major figures was more so like on a they had lines, but it was like more so flossy. You know what I'm saying? It's a different type of rhyme. Like with us, we was just killing you with bar. Our punchlines had punchlines. You know what I'm saying? So when we start moving around, like a lot of people they wasn't ready for it. It wasn't that you was a bad rapper or you just wasn't writing for that. You was writing songs about your girl, and you come over to rhyme with us, and we just talking about You know what I'm saying? Like every bar was just destroying you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when we start making our rounds around New York first, and you know the first legendary block, you know for Rough Riders to go through was like, for us to go through was 125th, and everybody was on 125th.
Yeah.
And nobody was ready. Nobody was ready for me, Cass, and Ock when we went out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we got to name them Philly boys. That's what they called us, because I don't even think we was Larsiny at the time, like when we first started rocking out there. Like, you know, we go up there, so we didn't been through, before Joe Buttons got on, him and his crew, we went through Mason and Block, McGruff and all them. Harlem.
Some big names
even in camp, even in campus. Even in camp, you know what I'm saying? Drag, Imp Cross, everybody got it, man. It wasn't,
Cross.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to Cross. I ain't gonna name in a minute. You know what I mean?
That's my man. I was just with him a couple weeks ago. Him and Swiss. Nobody was ready for that. Like, so everybody kind of pulled back. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all seen like stuff like the freeway battle and all that. That just happened to be a camera there.
Yeah, it was a camera there.
There was thousands of those.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There was artists that you had Stevie G artist Montana, which was my man. Shout out to Montana.
Yeah.
He was with Timberland at the time.
Okay.
He called me. He want to go. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I want to get that Cass, whatever. You know what I'm saying? All right. Go over to Manhattan Center, set it off. Like, but it was those type of battles like all the time. So that's
right.
what, that's the that was our culture. That's what we was used to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think battling is the essence of hip hop. So
it is, but like just being in it for so long and seeing it, it's good for the fans. You know what I'm saying? It's good for the fans, but it's not necessarily good for the artists at the end of the day. From a business sense, like even in you know what I'm saying, like in a corporate on a corporate level, like unless you setting up a fight at a battle at Madison Square Garden and you selling tickets and all that, it's not really beneficial. Like
unless it's a smack battle.
Yeah, unless it's a smack. Even with smack, like is what they're doing with it is limited. Like if you could take it and turn it to a multi-million-dollar business. Like, and cool, but 100,000 here, 100,000 there. Nah, I'd rather do, do my songs, get my publishing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
And all that, like, you benefit more from there.
Battle arena, like what Meek and Cass doing ain't necessarily URL, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. It's, they battling on some different, you know what I mean? Like, I think that's like a separate thing. Like, you know how this hip hop thing get, ever since Biggie and Tupac, battle and changed. They changed the word battle to beef.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like anytime a rapper go at another rapper, automatically they say beef. You know what I'm saying? When it's not necessarily beef. You know what I mean? Even like with this situation.
Well, it get there when you get like, when
People
you're dealing with
talk
disrespect.
slick, yeah.
Listen,
right.
I done been in studios, like we in Sony studios, it start out as a battle, and next thing you know, the doors being sealed off and guns is coming out.
Right.
Because, you know what I'm saying, like I done said something to you, you know what I'm saying, that you I was in the studio with 100 Brooklyn niggas, like, real talk, you know what I'm saying? Me, Cass, Rough Rider niggas, like, I know we good out there, like, you know what I'm saying? So niggas ain't worried, I'm gonna talk to you, like we was home, like it ain't about nothing.
Yeah,
but it go to that, like, you know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, though, you gotta still understand, it's still a street aspect that comes into all these battles with these cats and their crews that are gonna be back.
Indeed,
because the way that battle jumped off on some real shit, you really think about it when you looked at Twitter. Meek was popping when he was popping, but it was a lot of his crew and a lot of niggas that back him up that had a lot to say. And when you bring that element into it, I think that's where the beef starts to set in, because you got these cats from the street.
Yeah, it's never the artist.
They was talking rude.
Yeah,
it's never the artist.
You know what I mean?
It's never the artist, because the artist always got they always at risk.
Meek was talking greasy too.
He was. He definitely was going in. So when you got that artist, like he was kind of, I guess. We know Tupac. We go back to the Tupac and Biggie beef. Tupac was definitely, he was an entertainer, but like I look at it when I sat back and read the shit that night, I was like, it was a lot of things that he probably didn't have to say. You know what I mean?
If it was just like you get caught up in it. You know what's crazy? you know what's crazy, right?
It's liable to say
anything on the couch, on the couch and shit.
We only heard the stuff that Pac said. on record, right? And in interviews.
Yeah.
We ain't had social media then. Like,
Oh,
niggas,
man, we had social media.
you couldn't put your thoughts out there instantly, so you had a lot of time to think about stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I'm sure Biggie wanted to jump off the, you know what I'm saying, off the bridge a couple times and say something out of pocket.
That's my topic for next week.
You know what I'm saying?
Tupac had social media.
Oh my God, nigga, you talking about niggas?
Twitter and
Listen.
Tupac, bro.
Listen.
Tupac had that nigga one time on baby before we know it.
Nah, but you know, when you get in position, man, everybody, you know, start to feel themselves. You got the crew around there, and you lose sight of what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you're young too.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're young and you come into something, it's a different type of thing. But on the flip side, man, I look at it like, regardless of what happened between them, Twitter, whatever, if we don't respect our pioneers as far as hip hop goes, no one else will. And regardless of what disagreements y'all might have, if nothing didn't go down as far as violence, as far as, you know, betrayal, I don't think the disrespect should be at the level that it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
that's just my opinion. You know what I mean? It's for the greater good of everything. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's like in New York, it was kind of like a time in between. I guess now they starting to respect the legends, where they didn't really respect the legends. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't really showing them no love. You dig what I'm saying? And it kind of dampened the culture because, you know, hip hop is a fast paced culture. It's like here today, next year it could be some whole new other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's like with other genres, in order for it to last 50 to 60 years, you got to respect the people that laid the groundwork before you, so that they can keep doing what they doing, so people can respect them, so that you can live that long and do it like they've been doing it.
Hey,
you know
man,
what I'm saying?
hip hop, man, everybody, you know, they preoccupied with killing kings. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
You know,
that's deep right there.
Is take down a legend. You know what I'm saying? Like when we went up, I was around legendary artists like X and the Locks.
Right.
I wasn't worried about them. Like I'm like, yo, I'm in sessions with Kiss.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got to think about it from a standpoint
Ready to
of
put
this.
your thing down.
You got to think about it from a standpoint of this too. A lot of these young cats out here, they look at what they respect is money. What they respect is the flash. So even though you're around legends like X and the Locks, like a lot of these cats that are here now not respecting X, the Locks, Cass because of the situations that they may be in right now. You got, I mean, on some, and that's what it is. Smoking mirrors. On some real shit. A lot of these young cats, and it's because a lot of these young cats don't even know. Like a lot of these young cats don't even respect Jay at the end of the day. You know what I mean? And that's some ill shit right there. But
I had an argument with a specific young cat in the city. And I ain't gonna say his name. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to kill him. But Niggas in Paris was Song of the Year. Nigga.
Dig this right here, right? Like,
this guy.
I'm saying
Niggas in Paris ain't hot in the street.
I
just my bad, man. Somebody just threw me off, man. Some old shit.
Now, you know,
talking foolish.
Certain conversations you don't got to entertain, man.
Right.
Like, you know what it is. Like, that's, you know,
Talking,
that record.
No doubt.
Anytime you could take one record and spin it
seven times in a row
at a concert.
And
no, at a concert.
And niggas ain't mad. And ain't leave.
Bar
hold up.
Man.
But the crazy part is we left. They spun it 3 times. We thought that was it. We was over at the East Rutherford show. They spun it 3 times. We left. Heard the joint coming back on. We went back in to hear it again. Like, come on.
See, like he was gonna do something different. Same thing, but
same song.
You know you ever see how the bitches react when that bridge come on?
Yo, no.
Yeah, I mean, you are now watching the throne. You ever see how the bitches act when that come on?
Like King Maybach said, niggas overdraft their debit cards when that song come on, dog. That's a classic, right?
You know, I think Jay said it best, man. If you know what I'm saying, you want the old me, go buy my old shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, you can't say a nigga like Jay fell off, or a nigga like Cass fell off, or Shiz fell off, or, you know what I'm saying, Gilly fell off. Like, niggas, they've been putting in work for you know what I'm saying, 10, 12 years. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like 10, 12 years ago, you talking about you've been through a certain amount of battles. Like I had, you know what I'm saying, a few thousand battles in my first year of traveling the country.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so you want to come 10 years later and be like, yo, nigga falling off. It's like, nah, I'm not battling 1,000 niggas no more. Like, it don't, you know what I'm saying?
Going to the next thrill.
Yeah, your bars is different. Your subject matter is different. Like, your energy different. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, so it ain't a fall off thing. It's a mature thing. And that's in any career you got. I'm sure Jordan still got, you know, Jordan can still dunk. I'm sure he still got that jump shot. but I guarantee you it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, maybe he might have hit all 10, but now he hitting, you know what I mean, 8. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
But he's still Jordan. Like, you can't take Jordan away from him. That's just what it is.
No doubt.
Real
You know
track,
what I'm
real
saying?
track.
So it's I mean, anybody, if you're an artist out there and you listening right now, man, it's alright to pay homage. You know what I'm saying? It's alright to, you know, to like a artist because
Paying homage is not dick eating.
I'm gonna keep it real.
Really?
Like, a lot of artists get on. Like, you was loving the artist before you got on. It's hard to love the artist after you got on.
Right.
Like, don't feel like, all right, now you're in the same situation or what appears to be the same situation that you know, you're gonna disrespect. Like, it's cool to pay homage. It's alright, man. Like, and that's what we gotta learn in the hip hop culture. They do it in rock. They do it in R&B.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Meek did it at the beginning of Raid. He paid homage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
paid homage.
well, you, like, and Meek,
That was bullshit, though.
I mean, he still paid homage. Though, you know what I mean?
nah, I think when you Meek, you grew up in Philly. You know what I'm saying? So you grew up. You was a young boy when we got started. He was a young boy when we got started. So, you know what I'm saying? When you looking at all the DVDs, the Big Star Jones and all that, who did you see? Who was you looking at? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you was a fan. Like, you was a fan. It's cool. It's alright. You know what I'm saying? Why not? You know what I mean?
Now, I want to ask you, man, that AR Ab interview, man.
Right?
That shit hit the internet like a tidal wave the other day.
Yeah.
And AR Ab,
We on the couch.
AR Ab was expressing a lot of issues that he had with Cassidy.
Right.
Now, all right, before I go into the interview, what was your overall opinion of the whole interview? Because he said a lot of things.
I mean, like, I'm gonna be honest, man. After watching maybe about like a minute of the interview, I turned it off.
Okay, so you ain't watched the whole thing?
Nah, because I mean, at the end of the day, man, like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying. There's certain ways to handle things.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For everybody, like, especially, you know, when you running with people, like, I've known Jay for some years right now. If I got an issue with Jay, I'm gonna pick up the phone and call him. If I can't get him on the phone, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna figure out a way to get at him and handle it that way. Like, everything, to me, that's just my opinion of who I am.
Okay.
Everything ain't for the public. Like,
Yeah,
it ain't,
no doubt.
you know, if me and Cass don't got the smoothest relationship.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, our relationship and what's going on between us, you know, personally or business-wise or whatever it is, ain't for the public. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's just how I handle my business. You know what I'm saying? So I can't get into that. Like, you know what I mean? You got a relationship with AR Ab? 'Cause I know y'all. Yeah, I talked to Ad.
You talked to him after that?
I talked to him before and I talked to him after.
You did? What can you disclose some of that conversation?
The conversation was real brief. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm surprised when I said, "Ad, what you doing out here?" Like, you know what I'm saying? And he like, "Look, man, you know, he had it on his chest, man, wanted to get it off. He felt like he was in a position where, you know, he here, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I mean, pretty much what he said in the video. He here,
Yeah.
you know, you not here, something pop off, whatever, you know.
He don't want to be in the middle of
He
it.
don't want to be in the middle of it, like, and you know, I can respect that.
But you know what I was looking at? I was looking at more so like, I feel like they've been together. You know, I met Ab before, ran across him a couple times. I ain't got no issues with him, but I looked at it like this.
State your name, cuz.
Jay Moody all day. Jay, I'm on the couch. Jay Moody on the couch all day. You know what I mean? But I look at it like this. Like, at the end of the day, you have these issues, but you didn't just get these issues just now. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, this is something that we could have been talked about. Like, this just didn't come out yesterday. It's like the timing of everything is what really gets me at the end of the day, more than anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I can't speak. I ain't getting into talking about the time, and like, for me, man, I'm more like a I don't want to say I'm a mediator. Like, you know what I'm saying? Amongst my crew. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We go, as am I, but at the end
so like when I'm talking, like, it's all right. Pretty much is what he said. Like, nobody got stabbed, nobody got shot,
It
nobody died.
Beef.
Yeah.
How can we get this right? Like, you know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't no beef.
but it's
real
hard.
beef.
I mean,
going on right now.
it's a definite challenge to get everybody thinking on that level, though.
Yeah,
You know what I
it
mean?
definitely is.
shit.
That's a
I
definite
bet.
challenge.
I bet the fuck.
Nah, it definitely
That's
is.
point.
But
It's definitely
here's the
challenge.
thing, like, when that's just who I am. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna stop being me and stop
No doubt.
speaking. You know what I'm saying? Speaking my thought process period. Because, you know, sometimes they might not listen to you right away, but eventually, you know what I'm saying, it come around. Like, yeah. You know, hopefully sooner than later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no in that interview, man, you know,
he aired out some dirty laundry.
He aired out a lot of dirty laundry.
And it ain't like that stuff happened yesterday or last summer. You know what I mean? Like that stuff happened a minute ago.
Laundry. And like the stuff that he said, I can't really ask you about that stuff because I know you're not in the same position that he was in. You know what I'm saying? Like your situation was totally different. You know what I'm saying? Because he was undercast. You know what I mean? You wasn't. You know what I mean?
I rocked out, man. I mean, to be honest, like in 07, 08, man.
Was you on the couch?
Nah, I ain't sleeping on the couch. Hey, you know what's crazy? Niggas fall asleep wherever you fall asleep at. Like, when you're on the road, when you know what I'm saying? When you're moving out, you come out the studio.
It's the grind.
You know, I live in Philly. I'm all day. You know what I'm saying?
It's the grind, man.
You don't feel like driving back. You gonna fall asleep wherever you want to fall asleep at. Like,
yeah, but you can't complain about it though. You know
nah, sometimes you might put yourself in a compromising position, man, for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you might have gripes with it, but you ride it out expecting to reach whatever your ideal is at the end of the day. And then when you don't reach it or you feel like it ain't there, you know, you wanna, you know, talk about everything that happened, but you know, that's for you know, AR to live with. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying?
Man, he all that stuff he said on the interview, he said on his couch before that.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it up.
I just say get the
Me and Ab rock out for a whole year together. Like when Ab came home, we rock out for a whole year together. I mean, initially, like, you know, he came around. That was Cass, man. Like Cass always had to bring somebody new around. Like, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, after being on the road and being in a couple situations, conversation, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, Shiz, you know, man, when I first met you, man, I ain't really, you know, like you too much because you was always standoffish. I'm like, nigga, I ain't like you either. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't that. It was like, I'm not used to just, you know what I'm saying, just random niggas coming around me. You know what I'm saying? Just random people coming around me. Like, I got to get to know you first. I got to get to understand your thought process. We're going to be rocking out on the road together. I need to know who you are.
Right.
But being out there, you know what I'm saying, like, Ab a good dude, man, and just having regular conversation with him. No street talk, no music talk, you know what I'm saying? Just a genuinely good dude. But, you know, when you're around certain things in your environment and dealing with certain situations, you know what I'm saying? You know,
it all crazy out here.
Yeah, that's all. You know, at the end of the day, you know what Ab went, man? He went out of the situation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he wanna do this rap shit. Like, he wanna take it there.
Right.
And sometimes you just might not know how to express it the best way or how to, you know what I'm saying?
At the present time.
Yeah, that's all it is. Like, so I just saw it as frustration, man. Like,
he was frustrated.
I just saw it as frustration, man. Like,
he was frustrated, man. Only thing is, you know, I'll just keep it a bean. I fuck where y'all at, man. I love it, man. First time I heard him, he was on the Cassidy mixtape with Big Mike.
Okay.
I said it earlier.
Oh, yeah, we had
me and Snooki used to play hooky. You know what I'm saying? That was my shit. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
You know what I mean? But when I watched the interview, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it 100, and I think I probably can speak for the people too. That shit right here, man.
I'm just sitting
there. He threw him under the bus, man. You know.
Yeah, like shit. How would you feel? Like, you know what I mean? Like how, like.
And you said you ain't watching, so I can't really.
Yeah, like here's what I'm saying. Like I ain't got no nigga that's gonna throw. And I don't got one nigga in my circle. I don't even got a circle. I got a dot. Like if you want to call it that. Like, but I don't got nobody around me that I feel like that I can't trust or that's gonna throw me under the bus.
But
like,
let me ask you this: you just said a minute ago that you got Ab, a genuinely good dude. Like I ain't got no gripes with Ab.
When I say genuinely good dude, I mean at heart. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
At heart.
All right, yeah.
So more than like, I mean, you know me. You know I'm a genuinely good dude at heart, and you don't. I don't like. All right, I'm gonna use it in reverse. Like I never would think in a million years if you threw me under the bus, I'll be totally shocked at that shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like. And I'm thinking Cass was thinking the same way. I'm thinking he.
Oh, no, he was shocked. He was definitely. I talked to him like, you know, I talked to him right after it. You know what I'm saying? I hit Ab up. What you doing? You know, we talked real quick. I called Cass. What's up with you? You know what I'm saying? He was shocked. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them shocks. You know where you probably can't. You ain't even got the words, like, you know what I'm saying?
So is this forgivable? Like, I mean, everything's forgivable, but it's like, that's kind of, like, you didn't watch it. We watched this joint. Like, we heard a lot of major shit.
I don't know if they'll be moving together again, you know what I'm saying? But you know, at the end of the day, man, nobody got stabbed, nobody got
He
shot.
said it ain't no beef.
Nobody got killed.
doubt.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Like,
said it ain't no beef.
He did stay on that.
He
He
said
did
it
say
ain't no
Cass was
beef.
his homie.
He said Cass was his homie. And, you know, and then he said, you know, a couple other things. I was going to ask you, like, because, you know, I see, everybody see Cass A working with Swiss Beats. And in the interview, he said, Swiss don't fuck with you because you not a real nigga.
Yeah, that's
exactly what he said.
That's a hard blow, dog.
Then he said right after that,
That's a hard blow.
Hold on. Right after that, he said, D and Y don't fuck with you because you not a real nigga. You know what I mean? And I don't know where that, I know the other part, the gripes about the money and all that,
Right.
but like that part is like, you know, it's like,
another,
what's your thoughts on
like,
that?
hey, I'm gonna give you a skinny on everything, man. Keep it real, like, you know what I'm saying? Swiss on some other shit right now, like with his life, with his business, and you understand what I'm saying? Like, he beyond hip hop right now. Like, he world music and art, and so him and, like, you get to a point where you know what I'm saying, you and your homie grow up, right?
Right.
Y'all come in the game together. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got a different vision for where y'all should be going or what y'all should be doing. So when y'all don't see eye to eye, it ain't necessarily a beef. Nigga, you over here, you want to play the streets, I'm cool. I'm over here with Leo DiCaprio or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Alicia Keys.
Yeah, I'm over at the White House dinner or something like.
I mean, as he should, ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's different. So it ain't a beef. Like, the niggas made history together. They got money together. Like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all just don't see eye to eye. Like, and y'all not in the same place. I don't want to say. Let me take that back. Like, 'cause I know people twist saying they don't see eye to eye.
Around,
Nah, like y'all in two different places life wise. Like, you know what I'm saying? You going left, you going right. They're on two different paths. So, and that's cool, and that happens. And when people see that, people think it's always a beef. Like, you know, it's not a beef. We doing two different things.
Right.
We got two different visions for where we should be at. Period. Right. You know what I'm saying? And as far as D and Y go, man, like, you know, they the OGs, man. Like, they gonna rock. Like, Cat, I think, you know, if I ain't mistaken, I think Cass working out, you know, might be working out of their studio now. So.
Yeah, he was just in the Rough Rider cypher at the BET about Awards.
Yeah, they rock.
And Murder Moot.
They rock.
Whatever, but he said some other things, man. You know,
it was major, dog.
I mean, I ain't gonna grill you on the interview, man. I'll be
listen,
liking to get all the controversy, but I ain't gonna grill you, because we be all day with that.
You know what's crazy?
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody been hitting me up for interviews, man, and it's like I turned them down. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about to perpetuate nothing between my people. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Period. Like, nobody here in the city. Like, even when the Meek records hit. You know what I'm saying? My statement was, look, I ain't threw the name out there. I ain't offended by it. Like, I know I'm legendary with what I do and what I did. I know Meek, you know what I'm saying, at some point was a fan. I might still be a fan deep down. Like, it's cool, young boy. Get your, you know, do what you do. If you do got an issue though, if you want, you know, just speak my name, because, you know, Cass running with, you know, he got a different movement going on. He got a different movement right now. So you got to be specific about what you saying. You know what I'm saying? So. I wasn't offended by it, but, you know, my inbox blowing up, Shiz, what you gonna do? Get at him.
What you gonna do?
Yeah, and I
said Larsiny and the Repo.
Yeah, and I look at it from a bigger picture though. Like, I stepped back and I looked at it from a broader scale, like, and I'm watching, you know what I'm saying, like, just Philly artists, period. Like, niggas get out there for a minute, man, and you're right back. You know what I'm saying? In and out, like, because
literally
you can't.
A minute, like a young minute.
Slow, you know, that fast money, get the fast money, then you slow up. I don't want to see. I'm just me being, you know what I'm saying, it's a real dude. I don't want to see that for Meek. I don't want to see it for nobody. I don't want to see it for no artist coming from my city.
Let me ask you a question.
You know what I'm saying?
If he call you out, like, again, like, if he go in, are you jumping in? You know what I'm saying?
Battle wise?
Yeah. We keeping this all hip hop 100, man. I told you, non-violence. You know what I mean?
I don't think he would do that.
You don't think he gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna roll it out, like.
Cause I seen the boy Chubby Jag. He put the disc record out. That's on hot.
Yeah, I like that record.
Yeah, that's on hot. You know what I mean?
It was hard, but you see how even in that record, man, you that was personal. Like,
yeah, he went in.
He was saying personal stuff, like
personal shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? But
he went in, man.
But that, like,
I mean, the gloves is off.
There's a lot of personal stuff going on, cause
That's what I don't like, man. I don't like all that personal shit.
It's
Like,
a
you know
lot.
what I'm saying?
That's what they doing now, man. There's a lot of personal.
Because you can't.
Well, that shit started with Pac and Biggie. That shit was personal.
Yeah, Pac, you fucked.
Pac
Pac, I
made
love
that
you,
shit-
but you
he
fucked the
made
game
that
up,
shit
man.
personal.
Pac fucked the game up.
Pac fucked the game up, man. I love
Super
you.
But
battle
Ugly
game
came,
up.
it was personal, you know what I
He
mean?
fucked the battle game up.
Nah,
I mean, he did make the best diss record of all time.
Listen, hands
I
down.
don't know, man.
Yeah, shit, my ass. I
I don't
fucked your
know.
wife, you fat motherfucker.
I'm
It
not-
don't get no better than that, dog.
I disagree, man.
What- what's better?
That T.I. What Up, What's Happening, that's the best diss record I ever heard
Whoa,
in my
whoa,
life.
What's happening?
Yeah,
Pause.
I mean, that's just me, dog.
Better than hit him up?
Yeah, that's just me, dog.
You bugging.
That's just me. That's just me.
You bugging, dog. I tell you right now. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Get money, West Side, nigga. What?
He fucked the game up.
Yeah. He tripping.
All that draw shit.
But yo, outside of the
That's
beat,
the Shorty Low diss record.
Yeah, that
Oh,
is.
shit.
In front of his projects and everything, the lawn chair and all that shit. Like, he went hard on that boy.
Meek was
man.
in that video.
He sure was.
y'all know what we need, like bigger than beef out here in Philly, man. Like
Money.
We need money. We need
out here.
economy out here.
They need economy.
Yeah, no
Music
doubt.
economy.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you
Right.
how to. I mean, I'm sure I know how the game go, man. These records get spun on the radio out here. You know, all these ATL niggas, you know what I'm saying, New York niggas and everywhere else. That money go back to their economy, where they live at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, do.
You know, you gonna see your local Philly artists here. You know, even though they might be doing different stuff out here, pop.
Right.
Because they, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta build the economy up here. We don't even got no major label. How we got some of the most major talent coming out of Philly?
Always. For years.
Always.
and years,
All
there's
these major
artists
deals,
coming
and we
from
don't
here.
got no major
The
label.
button pushers, man.
Where our cash money at?
The button pushers don't do it.
You know what I'm saying?
They
Where
comfortable.
our cat?
That's what's going
Philly.
on. They comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going on here, dog.
And with Philly artists, man, and I'm just trying to show the bigger picture. That's why I'm not so hyped to hop into a battle with Meek and them, like, and none of that. Like, that's light. We can do that any day. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at it on a broader scale. Like, Philly artists are a liability. Like, flat out. Most Philly hip hop artists lead a record label on the red.
Yeah, they get used up. They
In
get
the-
took
in
out
the
into the
red.
game, used up, and they get thrown
And
back
they get
into the
thrown
pond.
back.
They
And-
get thrown back into the pond with the rest of the fish.
Indeed, like, think about how many Philly artists that had major deals over the last 12 years, and ask where they at.
Right.
See
Murder
what they
Mill. Remember them?
Murder Mill. Murder Mill.
Wait,
I still got a
Records.
CD. I still got a CD.
Murder
He is the
Mill,
first
Murder Mill.
artist on the East Coast to do a song with Cash Money.
Indeed.
Murder Mill.
Where he
That's
at?
crazy, right?
Shout out to Murder Mill. I don't know
Shout
where
out
you
to
at, man.
Murder Mill,
Shout out to
man,
Stevie
but
G.
That's crazy, right?
For that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you can think about that. Like, we forget about it because we just constantly moving out here. But if you
Right.
look at it from a broader scale, like, we ain't got no economy out here. I go down
Right.
ATL, be sick.
And the crazy part
Like-
about it is our
They
one,
wasting money now.
our one crew, the Roots. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
look
the
at
Roots.
But
Like,
look
you
at what
got
they
that?
had to do though to become that. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
It wasn't a Philly thing, but for the most part. And then the cats that really gravitate to them in the city is cats like us. It ain't really the young crowd. They ain't fucking with the
And
Roots
indeed,
like that.
even for us, man, we had to, you know, even
Go
though DNY got, you know, they got roots here in Philly, you know what I'm saying, because they used to run through out here in the 80s, but, you know, we was up New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight up, we was up New York. Eve, New York.
Yeah.
Siegel and them, New York.
But that's how it is in Philly. Like, it's
You know
never
what I'm saying?
anything. I mean, you even look at Meek's situation. Meek was popping. He was doing a little bit here, but it took for him to get out of here to finally get that real push he
Get
needed
that push.
Indeed,
to go. You know what I mean? So
and what I would like to see, like I would like to see somebody, man. I don't care who it is, like, you know, bring it back, build it up, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's Meek and them. I don't care if it's another artist that pop out. I don't care if it's my team. Build it up, you know what I'm saying, and bring it back and get a city something to stand on. Like, we should be putting our own talent out. Like, you feel me? Like, you know, I know you got a project out right now. What's your man name again? D-Bill. Like, Jay Moody shouldn't have to shop his artists nowhere. Like, you know what I'm saying?
at all.
You know, like, we should have a structure here already that's like, yo, that's ready to go.
Real
Put
shit.
him, you know what I mean? Put him in that situation, like, period. Like, we don't got that, man. People too busy trying to be, artists too busy, man, just trying to be king of the city or trying to be, you know what I'm saying, that nigga. And it's like, at the end of the day, man, there is no that nigga. Like, you could be that nigga for that minute, and tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, that shit's gonna be snatched away from you. We've seen it 100 times. There's always that nigga that's gonna come behind you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't focus on that just on a business scale. I mean, on the business side, like, just focus more so on the business, man. That's what's going to keep this shit going. The battling and all that, like, it's fun, it's hilarious, it's good for YouTube clicks and blogs and all that other shit, but that shit ain't really producing no money, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day.
True that, man. Got my man Shiz Lansky in the building. We gonna get into a couple bangers. You know what I'm saying? I got my man Dutchy, man, about to call in.
Dutchy, what up?
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
my man right there. See, like, you know what was crazy? We all come through the same.
Right.
Listen, everybody didn't stop through Stevie G house, man. Everybody, like, anybody in that era, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be like, you know, I'm gonna give you a good example. When Kiss and them was going through it with State Prop, right? Yeah, when it's going through with State Prop. You know we got the phone call. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Listen, we need y'all to go in. We did a record. Right?
Y'all did? Y'all got the record?
Nah. Oh. We destroyed. I'm gonna tell you why. I thought about it. Like, I pulled back. Like, yo, nah, these my niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how I'm gonna switch up because you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas gotta know what it is. Like, at the end of the day, y'all might decide y'all wanna, you know, drop a nigga or something. Like, we gonna go back.
Yeah.
And we didn't fuck that relationship up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, we ain't doing it. This is what y'all gonna do. Y'all handle your own situation. Y'all handle that. Like, y'all capable of handling that. Y'all capable of handling that situation. Y'all the locks. Y'all capable of handling that. You know what I mean?
Right. They lost.
You know, honestly, just on one last note, though.
That's my opinion.
What I would like to see.
I'm rocking with the home team.
You fucking with the home team.
What I would like to see, like,
I would say Beans beat Kiss as my opinion.
Yeah, no doubt.
We ain't gonna get in that though. We'll be debating about that. Go ahead, because we about to go into a couple of songs.
We about to jump in this break, but just at the end of the day, what I would like to see come out of all this, like at the end of the day, with the Beans and Kiss battle, with the J and Nas battle, what did you see after all the smoke cleared? What happened? You know what I mean?
They squashed and did music together.
What could bring this city back, like on some real shit after all this? Because like my nigga Circuit Breakers say, like, we are the focus of the industry right now.
Yeah,
because of what's going on. We the focus.
Listen, I done been to, you know what I'm saying, other parts of the earth, man. Like, we know, like Philly, you don't even know. Like, if you ain't been around Jay, I know you travel crazy, so you know. Yeah. Like, if you ain't been around, like, Philly, you are it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we it.
We can talk in the industry right now.
You know
what's going on.
We are it. Like, we it talent wise, we it barber wise, cheesesteak wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's us right there. Like, now let's get the business right. You know what I'm saying? On all levels and make it make sense. You know what I'm saying?
You already know Monday Madness Radio, man. Tiani Victoria, Bad Bitch Audio, hip hop since 1987.com. Tomorrow for free download. We gonna get into some more bangers. I heard Shiz, you sticking around? I got Dutch calling in.
Yeah, I stick around for a few minutes, man. I ain't in no rush, man. I don't do radio too often, man. I'm a bit of an introvert, man. Like,
I can dig it, my G.
I try to stay away from that stuff, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shiz gonna stick around. I got my man, the real Dutch, calling in. He just ripped the Philly Hip Hop Awards down with Charlie Baltimore.
Dutchy man, dog.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He deserved that. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. We're gonna come back, you know what I'm saying? Ismatic on a push button tonight. He a push button DJ tonight. Yeah, I mean, he usually on the ones and twos. I'm usually the push button dude. Yeah, I mean, I know y'all be talking about me. I know I push buttons, but I push the play button, nigga. You know what it is, DJ Circuit Breaker, Monday Madness Radio, the underground Harriet Tubman in the man's flesh. We gonna drop Bentley through the female battle that's going on the low.
Hey, Circuit, let me ask you about that. Like, I didn't know that was going on, my G. Like, what's that about, real quick?
My mic on?
That's about there's a lot of dissing going on with that, man.
I missed that, dog. I
missed that.
Yeah.
I be, you know, I'm like if I wouldn't have been, you know, I know a lot of dudes don't like cops. I know. I've been harassed before. But you know what I'm saying? If I would have probably grew up.
Back to the days of the GS.
If I'd have probably grew up normal, I'd have probably became a detective. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I mean? I'll be finding out shit. Nigga, how you know that shit? I'll be like, I don't even know how I be knowing, dog. I got the Instagram screenshots. I got all the disses, man. I got Agent Sparks she got a song called Pussy Rappers.
Yeah.
That's a diss. Her for freestyle for the female cipher. She talk about, you know, them accusing her of paying for her opening slot, Powerhouse. That's a diss. Like, you know, Lee came at her neck on the freestyle on Cosmic Kev, called her a one-hit wonder.
Philly, wow.
Wrote a whole thing on Instagram calling her a whore. You know, I mean, I'm just this is documented. I'm not trying to start nothing. When people put shit out there, I just like to keep it real. Like, you know what I mean? This is what's going on. Like, everybody trying to cover it up. I know she says she ain't beefing and this and that, but actions speak louder than words, and I don't want to get in between that. Bad Bitch audio dropping tomorrow on hip hop since '87.
No doubt.
Victoria. You know what I'm saying?
Business.
I don't want to get in the middle of that, but what the fuck? It's my job, man.
Was that the beef? Was that the beef list?
There was a couple things that they was doing. Yeah, it was.
No, I'm saying all the names you just ran in.
That was the beef list. Yeah.
No, but you see what I'm saying? Like, everybody
It's all
beefing.
Philly. It's all Philly.
Like,
it's all
let's
Philly.
let's be real. Like, y'all two chicks trying to come up with.
Well, Angel Sparks from Jersey.
I mean,
even though
that's Philly, man. They party here.
Tri-state area.
They party here. They
from
shop
Jersey.
here. You know, they support everything.
They
Philly,
do, but she from Jersey.
They eat cheesesteaks. You know what I'm saying?
From Jersey.
Now, if she
I like her though. I like her.
Yeah, I fuck with Sparks.
You know what I'm saying? So,
shout out to A Sparks.
You know her from the party
Yeah.
scene. Get it in.
So I mean, she.
Oh, girl.
I give it a real. What you want me to do?
Don't be throwing me under the bus.
I see you know.
I
All right. You ain't condoning.
Nah,
I'm just saying. You know.
But I fuck with her though. Yeah, I mean, I show love to the team. A
I
Sparks.
fuck with her. I like her energy. My energy.
She a motherfucking pit bull on that mic, dog. She do what she do.
People on that mic, boy.
Really artists need to go vegetarian.
Fucking celebrity again, dog.
Mic check 1 2. Let me stop fucking around. I got my man Dutch on the line. You know what I mean? Definitely a Philly legend, man.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Indeed.
What's good, my G? Got my man Dutch on the line. You know what it is.
Man, what's happening? What's going on?
DJ Circuit Breaker, I only bring out the hottest. What's good with you, my G? Congratulations on ripping down the stage at the Philly Hip Hop Awards. It was talking awards, best performance, everything, bringing Charlie Baltimore out. You know what I mean? Y'all did y'all thing, my G.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, man. You know, it's hustle, man. That's all that I can continue my hustle.
No doubt.
I can dig it. What's going on with you, my G? I got some hot topics to talk to you about. You know what I'm saying? If you want to get to them first, or you want to get to what's going on with you right now, you know what I mean? The records that you're about to put out, the projects that you're about to put out currently.
Well, first of all, I want to salute the FNN radio, you know what I mean? For having me. You know what I mean? We can get into whatever you want to get into, you know? It's touchy, man. I'm still the same old guy, you know?
Now, I want to ask you, man, that AR Ab interview, did you watch that, John?
Yeah, I caught the interview.
Okay. Now, there's a part in there where he mentioned your name. Well, he don't mention your name. Somebody with him mentions your name, and he, you know, they talk about you in there. Did you see that part?
Yeah.
What's your...
Listen, we could cut to the chase, right?
Right.
At the end of the day, AR Ab never said nothing about me. I speak with AR Ab a lot. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, before anything, me and him know each other before rap music. So, you know, he's one of those guys who, at the end of the day, we're from the same hood. You know,
right.
We need not go into nothing, but just to touch on that situation, everything is public record. You know what I'm saying? Everything is public record. If people just want to know about that situation and what's going on, the same way that anybody can be exposed, all you have to do is Google my name. I've been doing music for 10 years. So Antonio Walker is a public name that is on Wikipedia. You can Google it. You can find out my name, and then you go on public records and you find out who I really am. And we can just cut the story right there. You feel me?
Right. I can dig it, my G. Now, thanks for clearing that up. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for clearing that up. You feel me? Now, you and Charlie Baltimore, y'all just put out a project, right?
What we did was we got back together and just felt like rapping and put something together.
Right.
I would call it just us having fun. You know what I'm saying? Just
okay.
trying to get the public stuff.
Okay. Is that gonna be the one of many, or is that just, you know, y'all just made some music, y'all put it out, and I mean that's that?
We gonna always continue to record, because at the end of the day, we started together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Free Speed, by the way. Cameron.
Shout out
and
Speed up.
Entertainment. Those days never changed for me, because that's where I got my first bit of
Right. Now, Spado, what's up with Spado? When he coming home?
That information I can't disclose. What I can say is, he didn't get life in prison, and a lot of people will be surprised sometimes. So.
Yeah, no doubt. Shout out to Spade. Shout out to Team
Shout out to
Largo.
Spade.
Spade was on the cornerstone last year. Called this. So shout out to Spade.
Shout out to Spade, man. Now, what's next for Dutchie, man? What deals is on the table? What's the next single? You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you, my G?
The next single, I performed it at the Philly Hip Hop Awards. I gave them a little bit of it. It's called Loop right now. And you know, I got a project coming out, you know, paving my own way, the story of Danny Green. You know what I'm saying? I'm back to the essence. The game is missing a lot of substance. They need that I love being a gangster. That you know, where I'm from, they need that. So the streets been asking me, and I've been getting a lot of calls lately. After that interview that Ad did about, you know the situation that he was speaking on, it actually opened up a lot of phone calls for me, because people were wondering, like, well, where is he at? What is he doing? Well, just to let people know where I'm at and what I'm doing. I spend a lot of time behind the scenes writing some of the raps for some of these people's favorite rappers.
I can dig it, my G. Getting that publishing check. I mean, definitely,
my
G.
I've been doing that for the last 6 years. I've been getting the publishing checks on that type of thing. So that's what I'm doing. I'm, a different block, same block.
Now, as far as the industry goes, right now, a lot of people, Trinidad James, he just signed that $2 million deal with Def Jam, and he getting and they giving him a lot of flack right now, as far as him not being a real MC and the way he looked. What's your opinion on Trinidad James? Because I know you a vet in the game, you've been around. You know what I'm saying? What's your opinion?
Family salute.
Indeed.
Everybody that's doing something in Philly right now, salute, man. I'm glad that when you say my name, two things should come to mind: legendary and a door opener. And I'm glad I opened up the door for some people to get in and get some money. And I want to touch on that situation. I think that if everybody just keeps it musically, it'll be cool. I think that people should beef on a level of music, because just take for example my partner Spade. He did 10 years behind rap music. It wasn't really about nothing.
Right.
It was about rap music. So I think that if everybody just keep that stuff musical and keep it lyrical, you can make money. You know what I'm saying? It's 15, 16 different ways to get money in this business. You know what I'm saying? I've mastered about 10 of them. I'm still trying to work out the other 5.
But you see what he just said, though, right there? You know what I'm saying? That the Spade just did 10, doing 10 years over rap music. Like, that's how quick, you know what I'm saying, these situations could go sour. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it started out as just music. You know what I'm saying? But when you got that street element into it, it switch up, man. But that was a deep thought right there.
That's the point. People have to learn how to differentiate business from street stuff, and it makes you a liability, and it messes up what people are trying to do within our city.
Indeed.
It puts a barrier on us trying to get money. Like right now, the system, I heard, got Meek Mills on the tip, like he can't leave the city. He's trying to give back to the community, and they won't allow him to give back to the community that he comes from. And then at the end of the day, what they don't understand is, when you don't allow him to give back, people look at it like he's not giving back, and then people start to try to hate and create this big thing about, oh, you don't give back, and now they want to rob people, and they want to do this and do that, when you could just do what that man did, get off your grind and hustle.
Which joint was better, Raid or Repo? Did you listen to both of them?
I didn't get a chance to listen to Cassidy's song yet.
Okay.
Because I heard it was 10 minutes. And right now, I'm in Atlanta right now. I'm hitting a lot of casting calls. So truthfully, the music that I listen to, I just listen to beats, because I'm trying to make my own shit. So,
right.
Excuse me, I didn't mean to curse.
No, you can curse. No, you can curse. You can curse.
Oh, well, yeah, I'll be listening to my own shit. Like I said, if it ain't, I was worried about FCC. I know Circuit Breaker been doing this for a minute. So I know he got a lot of listeners.
That's at the other spot. That's at the other spot.
Okay, but at the end of the day, make sure y'all follow a nigga on at the Realest Dutch. interesting to me because at the end of the day, you still have to respect that Cassidy is a super duper lyricist.
Yeah, no doubt.
True that.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Super duper lyricist.
So Dutch, who you
Then
got?
you gotta respect that Meek is doing what people dream to do every day. Like me,
Yeah.
I can relate to Meek because I've been in the position and I'm still in the position where I travel the world, I make a lot of money, I can take care of my family. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not a millionaire, but I could go buy some whatever when I want to. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like I can understand and relate where Meek is coming from. So you gotta look at his lyrical content from he's seeing the world. He's getting on the jet. He's driving them foreign cars. He's doing what it takes to, become a successful black young man. But it's crazy, man. I just would love to see them go toe to toe without it getting violent. You know what I mean?
Right. Me too, man. I just want them to keep it on wax. You know what I'm saying? Battle it out. You know what I mean, on wax. And keep it there, and maybe one day they can make another record together. Like, I mean, you feel me? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you know what they say? The best supposed to clash at the top.
No doubt.
Right.
No doubt.
Exactly.
They could do a record called The Afterlife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
After the funeral, after the raid, right?
Records go pop off because they starting to get at each other too much now. So I already know that they ain't. I mean, like one thing you gotta respect besides anything, we all know each other besides rap music, and we know what's what and who's who. And at the end of the day, when people got their mindset on who they don't mess with or who they don't fuck with, they not gonna fuck with them. And that's the thing. If you don't fuck with a nigga, don't speak to him and then behind his back talk shit because that makes you look like a sucker.
Right.
Indeed.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't got them being them type of dudes. So, and I don't got really too many dudes in Philly there like that because we was raised that if we don't fuck with each other, we don't fuck with each other.
Right. That's real shit right there.
Yeah, no doubt.
That's
You know what I'm saying? But I think it's a sport, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a sport. You got to play the game. So whoever gonna go on that track, one thing, make sure your tools sharp because they ain't no fucking up. And when you fuck up, one thing you gotta understand, man. Success happens in quiet. When you fail, everybody sees it.
Yeah.
Right. Real trap, my nigga. I want to see who come out on top. You know what I'm saying? I wish both of them the best. You know what I'm saying? When you get a chance, my nigga, check out that raid joint, man. You know what I'm saying? Check that joint out, man.
I got some phone calls about it. I heard he got real deep.
He got deep on that joint.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's worth the 10 minutes, Dutch.
At Repo, and it's like it's hard. It's hard, man. It's hard to pick because I like two different styles of music. I love the lyrical side of music, and I love that aspect of where MMD is coming from right now, where the game is based around them talking about the life that they live in, the luxuries. You know what I'm saying? I come from a group called Meek, so we love to talk about money.
right. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I come from a group called Dutch and Space, so we love that street shit. So it's like, just to make sense out of everything, Dutchie's on the way back for everybody. So everybody needs to be making good music because the singles that I'm making right now, I'm not playing. You know what I'm saying? So niggas get yourself ready because at the end of the day, the streets keep talking about Dutch, where you been, what you doing. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give them something. You know what I'm saying? It's enough talk about everybody else. Y'all go ahead and keep doing what y'all doing. Just, don't hurt each other. Other than that, Meek, let's do a record. Cash, let's do a record. Ab, let's do a record. Anybody who want to get some money, let's get some money, man. The only person that right now who I ain't mentioning or saying nothing about is the guy that said something about me because at the end of the day, when you say something about me, you got to understand something. You ain't got to worry about me coming looking for you. You got to worry about the 100 people that love me coming to look for you. That's the point about it. So I'm going to leave that dry, cut like that. I ain't got no more rap about it. I ain't got to put no more tweets up because at the end of the day, the real nigga that AR asked in, he went on Twitter and he said what he said and we left that alone. You feel what I'm saying? So bottom line is, Luke is the next single, Monster House is the entertainment company, and Danny Green is the project, man. Be looking out for it. Free Spado. Rest in peace to my man Rucky. free Daoube, free Kabani Savage, free everybody that's in the federal penitentiary, free everybody else state, free everybody on state road, free all my niggas. Because all my niggas is behind the wall right now, and they stand tall like City Hall. So this is what we do, you know what I'm saying? This is what I created. I created this lane. So I'm not gonna let nobody come in and take nothing from me, because at the end of the day, Dutch, Spade, Gilly, Bump, all the rest of us, we created this shit in Philly. We created that. Ain't nobody love being a gangster.
That's my shit. I love
Niggas
being
was
a
sitting on the
gangster.
steps at the time.
Right.
You
Real
know
trap.
what I'm saying? And this is just directed to the people who feel as though they want to get involved in that beef that's going on. Let them guys take care of their own business. They grown men. They know how to conduct themselves. One thing you can know about a grown man, you know if he do something wrong, he going to jail. So if you feel as though you can stay in jail, do what you do.
Real shit.
If not, be a pussy and stay in the house. Because when I'm outside, I don't see too many niggas.
Real trap, my nigga.
I don't see too many niggas when I'm outside. That talk that shit, that talk that street shit, I see them. So I can't discredit nobody and say, oh, they not about that life or they not about this. No, I see niggas that's in the hood. The niggas that I don't see in the hood, no, they not about that life.
Real trap, my nigga.
You know what I mean? That's it. Like, I can't get no realer than that. At the end of the day, I'm in this for me and my family. I'm trying to get money for me and my family. Other than that, I can really give a fuck who beefing, who arguing, who gonna bust each other in the head, who was fighting at the award show, who got beat up. I don't care about none of that because it don't lead me.
No doubt.
Real trap, my nigga. Just, yo, make sure you send me those exclusives, my nigga.
Circuit, listen to me, man. I'm going to send you already know. Right now, well, like I told you, my Styles is the entertainment company. Luke is the project. Danny Green is the movement.
Real shit,
Trust
my
me,
nigga.
my nigga. I got some shit that's going to make niggas be like, yo, damn. Oh, shit, I got to get with this nigga. Don't make it too late. Get with me now because the price go up at the next month.
Talk to him, my nigga.
The price go up at the next month. I'm dead up. The price go up at the next month, man. I got 10 phone calls this week from people who got over $30 million, and they ain't even in the music business right now. They got oil.
Real trap, my nigga.
I'm just keeping it all the way funky, man. I'm in the ATL right now in the presidential suite with my children. I can throw football in my room. We ain't got to tell me. We don't play no games. I caught the rollie, they sweat. Woo! That's what that's about. You see what I did at the Hip Hop Awards? Nigga ain't performing Philly in probably 10 years, but when I touch that stage, every time I turn the lights back on.
Real trap, my nigga.
Because I made a vow to myself that never be broke no more.
I can dig it, my nigga. Yo, shout out to Dutch, man. Yo, give him the Twitter and all that, my nigga.
Oh, man, at The Realest Dutch on Twitter. I'm at The Realest Dutch on Instagram. And I'm Dutchy Man on Facebook. Get with me. Anybody that want to submit beats, you can submit them to Dutch3429 at AOL or to contact Monster House Entertainment. Salute to my manager Plex and my manager Lady D. And let's get it poppin', man. Circuit Breaker, you already know what it is.